Hyrum!
Sweet Dundee Olga Harry! Why is that big?
Come on over, buddy. Come on over. What do you think? What do you think?
Oh, you bought it!
We bought the crazy bike, huh? What do you think of that color, Hyrum? Do you like the color?
Isn't it sweet?
Do you like the color?
Yep. I expect it to be lavender.
They didn't have lavender. Okay, we'll hop on there. Hmm? Yeah, over here, sir. Over here. Yep, good job. Okay.
Over here.
So you gotta turn hard this way. And start pedaling slow. Okay, go for it. He was all prepped. He's like, my God. A great vehicle. Okay, try the brakes, Hyrum. Whoa, no, not that fast, not that fast. You gravel real hard with disc brakes and you go, whoop. Okay. If this is your first time watching, part of my channel is to tell you the story behind a bike or behind the repair that we do. And this story is a little bit more personal than normal. This is a story about my son Hyrum and us trying to find a bike that would work for him. When Hyrum was about 3.5 years old, he was diagnosed with autism, and from the time he was a little kid, he was a wild running child. He loved exploring the garden, the outdoors, and all kinds of new places, and had very little fear of strangers. But riding a bike was always a challenge. Something about the balance needed to get off of training wheels was kind of tough. And in fact, it's tough for a lot of kids. So, over the years, we talked about getting a recumbent, some type of a trike for Hyrum that he could still ride and have a good time with, but always had a hard time finding something that would work for him. That is until we came across a rather unique bike shop in Utah called Utah Trikes.
My name's Kate. I have been the general manager here at Utah Trikes for about a year. I've been with the company for 2 years. We've recently had a lot of growth, so that's exciting for us. Most of our customers are in the 55 plus range. They're people who are trying to get out of the two-wheeler but want to stay active. Most people it's comfort, and the recumbent trikes tend to alleviate a lot of those issues. I mean, you can go on a two-wheel bike and it's maybe not the most comfortable thing, but once you get into a recumbent, you're in a reclined position. There's a lot less pressure on your knees. Your wrists aren't hurting, and so a lot of people can move into a three-wheeler and be comfortable enough to keep riding and staying active. I think there's a lot of stigma around the recumbent trikes that it's for people with some kind of physical disability. We do cater to a lot of people that need something that is more stable, but that's not necessarily the people that it's designed for. The recumbents are designed for comfort and being able to keep people on the road. There's a lot of customers out there who do a lot of touring, a lot of cross country, and you can because it's comfortable. You can stay in the saddle for a really long time and not be aching the next day. A lot of our customers do have physical limitations that a three-wheeler allows them to be a little bit more stable on the ground. They don't have to worry about tipping over and falling at higher speeds. We do get a lot of customers who don't have a lot of use of the left side of their body, and so it's easier to be seated in that reclined position. We have different adaptive kind of options where you can strap feet to the pedals and keeps feet from falling off. We can set up controls on either side. Some customers want a dual pull brake lever on the right because they don't have a lot of use of their left hand. We can do all sorts of things to kind of cater a trike to our customer, which is ultimately what our goal is. We want somebody to get a trike that they're going to be able to use, and they're going to be able to use it efficiently, and they're not going to have any little issues with it. We're trying with this building to push more of, hey, we're not just online, we're also a local shop. You can come to our showroom, you can see what we have. With most of our customers being online though, we don't get to see a lot of the life-changing aspect. So it is nice when we get emails and videos and they'll say, hey, this is totally life-changing for me. I've not been able to get around on my own for 15 years and now I have this trike or I have this electric quad and I can go with my family, I can go on the little river trails and spend time with people that I want to spend time with, and I don't have to be stuck at home while everybody's out doing fun things.
I've witnessed a lot of pretty miraculous things in my life, mostly because of family and close friends. But to have the chance to see my son be able to ride a bike and enjoy it, and wanting to go out and go on rides, is pretty special. We are so grateful for companies that make trikes and recumbents, and while our son may not have been the primary target for this kind of bike, the freedom it's brought to our family and the enjoyment it's brought to our son has been life-changing. Thanks for watching this episode of Cool Bike Projects. Please subscribe and look forward to many more adventures to come.